Good God?
All the time.
God is a good God, ain't He?
All the time.
All right, I am glad. I don't know about you, but I am glad to be in the house of the Lord. One more time. I realized that He didn't have to wake me up this morning. So I'm glad to be in the house of the Lord one more time. Anybody with me on this morning? God is a good God. You know, I can understand when you're out in the world and you're out in the street and you talk about the Lord and you don't get any movement. I can realize going to a football game or a basketball game and you don't get a movement. I can understand being outside somewhere and talking about the Lord and you don't get too much of a response. But the people of God, at the mention of His name, ought to show some sign. Or maybe He ain't done nothing for you yet. Maybe that's why you're being still. But God, to me, is a good God. When I preach, I'm probably going to use or not use this microphone because I do believe that my mouth is big enough for you to hear me. First, giving honor to God, who is the head of my life, to Pastor Bodsell, his wife, in their absence, to my own pastor, Pastor Adrian Brooks, and First Lady Terry Brooks. I thank God for this chance to be here in the house of the Lord one more time. For all those who came to support and visit, would you do me a favor and just stand for a minute? If you would just stand. Don't be shy. Come on, this is God's house. Amen, amen. It is good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. I see family and friends and loved ones, and I thank God for you being here. I have a little testimony before I get started this morning. And I ask God to lead me. Because sometimes when they say that testimonies are good for the soul, but they're bad for the reputation. Well, I'm not worried about my reputation. I'm a little bit too old for that. So I'm going to tell you what God put on my heart and put on my mind, and that's just how it's going to be today. So my testimony is it has been about 2 years or more since I have preached the gospel. I heard somebody say, I feel the same way. It's been at least 2 years or more before I have got to preach the gospel. It's been that long or longer since I have sat in the pulpit. Now, when I come to church and go to church, there are ministers and preachers that welcome me up because they know that I'm a minister as well, but I've sat in the middle and I've sat in the back. It has been almost 2 years, actually 2 years or greater, since I preached the word or since I've sat in the pulpit. Sometimes when things like that happen, it makes you feel like those who are important or those who are in charge, they lose their faith. Or they lose their focus, or they lose their support of you. I don't know which way that is, but I'll tell you this. Sometimes, if you are not careful, people will cause you to lose faith in yourself. Oh, but that's when God comes back around. He said, I called you, I equipped you, and it doesn't matter where you sit. You still are mine. So there were some times when I wanted to proclaim the gospel, and there were some times that I wanted to sit in the pulpit. And I remember when I was a little boy, even back then, going through some things as a child. My mom would be in the kitchen and she would be picking greens and snapping beans and canning and jarring and doing all those kind of things, and she would know that I would want to be outside playing with the rest of the boys and rest of the kids, but I couldn't do it because I had bronchial asthma. So then they would talk about me, not my own brothers and sisters, but kids down the street would say bad things when I couldn't play at school and I couldn't do all those kind of things. They would say bad things because I had to stay in, and my mom, being who she was, always saw the need and the feeling of her child. My mom's gone now, but back then when I was a little boy and staring out the window and I had awesome wonders and things going on in my heart and in my mind. How many of you know this evening that you don't have to be old to go through stuff? Come on, somebody. You don't have to be old to go through the things that you go through. So as a child, as a little boy, my mom died when I was 10 years old. So this happened around when I was 7 or 8. Staring out the window, watching other kids play who could run down the street and breathe and play baseball, basketball, hopscotch, whatever they was playing, they could do that. And I'm staring out the window with so many things on my mind. I can remember when my mom came up behind me, and she was a woman of God, a God-fearing woman. She went to the old memorial. She would come up and get behind me, and she would put her arms around me, and the rest of the house would be quiet doing this stuff. She'd wash her hands off and pick the greens and the beans and canning and all that kind of stuff. And she would come behind me, and she would just touch me and grab me and hold on to me, and she would say, I know the Lord will make a way. Yes, He will. I know the Lord. I'm going to slow it down, brother. Will make a way. That's what she told me, y'all. Yes, He will. And when it got good to her, she would say, He'll make a way for me and for you. Yeah. Guide us safely through. I know the Lord. She told me that He will make a way. Yes, He will. Anybody know about that this morning? I'm going to say it again if you don't mind. She told me, look on, she said, oh, I know the Lord. Don't worry, He's gonna make a way. She said, yes, He will. And I still believe that today, even though I was a little boy. She said, listen here. She said, I know the Lord. He will make a way. If you trust Him. Yeah. Don't know it. She said,